All right, guys. So if you follow my channel or if you watch my Facebook shorts or reels or Instagram or any of that, you'll often hear me talk about what's called product market fit. And if you don't know what that means, you should definitely watch this video until the end because it's definitely going to help out your agency. So effectively identifying good product market fit, or if product market fit even exists for your recruiting or staffing agency, is pretty much going to tell you whether or not your agency is going to succeed. So let me kind of outline 5 items that you need to critically take a look at to make sure that your agency actually fits the market that it's serving, or if you're brand new to the game, that your agency will fit the market, and make some minor changes, or let's see if you're actually going to be successful or not. All right, so the first thing that I want you to take a look at if you're identifying product market fit for your agency, which is basically your service market fit, but I digress. We want to take a look at identifying your client's pain points. So are you in a position to actually solve those pain points, right? So first things first is client research, market research. Take a look at the actual market that you're serving or that you want to serve and identify, hey, do we have the skill set? Do we have the ability? Do we have the things necessary to actually solve the pain points and the problems of this particular market, right? Whether that be expertise, whether that be particular knowledge, whether that be the actual people in your agency, or whether that be your ability to communicate to the right specific people in the right businesses or companies that actually could use your help. So taking a look at your clientele or potential clientele, first things first, is going to be really, really important for you to identify product market fit. All right, so once you've done that, the second thing that you can do is you can identify the perfect value proposition for your market. So having perfect product market fit basically relies upon you actually solving a problem, actually serving a client in a way that they need to be served. So identifying a really unique or specific value proposition for those prospective clients is going to be paramount for your product market fit. This is highly important for your success overall. Just knowing exactly what they need to hear, right? Knowing how your services are going to benefit them, knowing how to even approach them with that, and describe uniquely how you can serve that market, how you can serve that client, and have them actually positively respond back to that. That is really, really important to your success. All right, so number 3 on the list here of identifying if your product market fit is there is testing, okay? This is a very, very iterative process, meaning there's many iterations of your service that you could be offering, right? One iteration, a second iteration, a third iteration, something that you need to derive that's actually gonna hit and fit the product with the market, right? Your service with the market. So identifying and testing what that market actually values, what that market actually needs, those things are really, really important. So if you can actually validate, right, that your market responds to a very specific type of value prop, like I talked about in number 2, right? If you can test that, if you can test it at scale and see that it works in this geography and that geography and wherever, all over the place, right? If you can see that those things after testing them work, then you have a proper product market fit, agency market fit, and that you have actually tested a value proposition that's been validated and that you can actually use it at scale, which is really, really good. Okay, so number 4, this is basically pretty simple, right? And this is probably something that you already would have done in your entire process, regardless of identifying product market fit. But this is building a really, really strong brand and or image, right, for the market. So when you approach a specific market, again, this is if you're niched down, if you're looking at a specific market, right? Healthcare or IT or finance or legal, whatever the market is, if your brand is strong for that market and people see you, they envision you as the leader in that market or a leader in that market or someone that can help them in that market based on the viewpoint they have of your brand, then you're in the win, right? You're in the good spot to be able to actually continuously give out a value proposition, right, to prospective clients, and then inevitably have signed contracts and start doing business. But your brand needs to be really, really strong and really, really on point, again, with that strategy of product market fit. Okay, so number 5, the last of everything that I'm going to mention to you here, is developing a pricing strategy. This is basically where you identify and test your market for how much they're willing to pay for a certain service, right? So we have spectrums in recruiting and staffing. And when you look at the spectrum, right, it goes from literally all the way down from somebody that sweeps the floor to the person that cures cancer and does research, right? You have these spectrums. So at one end of the spectrum, you can only charge a certain amount of money for placing someone because it only takes a certain amount of time, effort, energy, etc. And the hiring management is not going to pay over a certain percentage fee, right? Versus if you're able to find a candidate that cures cancer literally, right? Or can literally develop like rocket science formulas, that candidate's going to go for a much higher percentage, right? So identifying that pricing strategy, knowing what's going to work in that market and what's not going to work is really, really critical to an overall product market fit. Once again, when you have all of those things together, right? Everything I listed, but most definitely a really, really good concept of the pricing strategy, you're again in the win. You have it, right? So once you know what you can charge, you can go out and pitch again, right? I hate saying pitch, but that's really what you're doing when you're giving out a value prop to so many prospective clients. Once you do that, you're able to deliver that value prop confidently, knowing that once it comes to the money, you're not going to have an issue because you've already tested for that. You already know what your value proposition is worth and what your candidates are worth in that market. So that's really, really important. Knowing number 5, which is your pricing strategy. Hey guys, so when you wrap all those up together, you have product market fit, you have strategy market fit, and you're ready to go to market. So all I need you to do is make sure you check all those boxes, all 5 of those. If you need to watch the video again, go do so. But understand that strategically as a business, right? I'm talking on an internal level from your actual strategy. You need to make sure you're hitting all of those elements so you can be successful. All right, some of you guys may know this, some of you not, but I have a free Facebook group. It's called Recruiter Empire. There are over 16,000 recruiters and people in the staffing business in the Facebook group. Link in description to Recruiter Empire. So definitely join there. You'll get more training. You'll get more collaboration, interaction with other recruiters, myself in the group. I'll see you in the Facebook group and you'll see me in my next video.